Hi guys. So I'm going to work out another problem, factoring when a does not equal 1. First, let's take a look at the trinomial. I'm going to do both methods, the MG method and the trial and error. Let's take a look at this problem. What do we need to take out? Well, the three terms, well, this is an x cubed. We can't factor an x cubed into two binomials. And so I am going to have to make that somehow x squared. But you notice that each of the term has an x. So I can actually factor out an x. When I do that, I divide everything by, all the terms by x. So I end up with a 7x squared plus 2x minus 9. I'm going to use trial and error first. I'm going to set up my two parentheses with the appropriate signs. Now let's look at 7. The only factors of 7 are 7 and 1. So I'm going to put the 7x here and the 1x here. The factors of 9. Okay, we have 1 and 9 and 3 and 3. Okay, so I'm trying to get to a positive 2. So let's try the 1 and 9. If I put a 9 here, and 1 here, notice that when you do outer, that number is way too big. I mean, 7 times 9 is what? 63? That could never get to a 2. Okay, so I know that we should not do that. So let's go ahead and scratch that plan out. If I put the 9 here and the 1 here, let's see if that checks out. We get a negative 7 and a positive 9. And when you add them together, you get a positive 2. Whoa, did it the first time. No, second time. But anyways, so this is the completely factored form of the original problem. Let's go ahead and do MG's method. Okay, first I'm going to factor out an x, like I did. Okay, I'm going to factor out the x. So I end up with a 7x squared plus 2x minus 9. I'm going to take that 2 and multiply it with, 7, which is a, and multiply it with c. You're just multiplying a times c, so you get x squared plus 2x minus 63. I'm going to go ahead and set up my two parentheses with a plus and a minus. Now, factors of negative 63, that add up to be a 2. Okay, so I have 1 and 63, and the larger of the factors has to be a positive because that middle term is a positive. So that's that. And then 63 doesn't go into 2, 63 goes into 3. So it's negative 3 and 21. Still does not add up to be 2. 63, 4 doesn't work. 6 doesn't work. 9 works. About 9 and 7. Negative 7 and 9. When you add those up, you get plus 2. So I'm going to put the 9 here because that corresponds with a positive, and the 7 here because that corresponds with a negative. And then I'm going to take the original a and make that the denominator. And then I'm going to simplify it. You can't simplify this, so that denominator goes to the front and the numerator stays put. So we have a 7x plus 9. 7 over 7 could be reduced to 1 over 1. Now we take that reduced fraction. The 1 goes to the front. So that's a 1x. The numerator stays put. This is my completely factored form, which just looks like the trial and error method too. Okay? Good job, guys.